Hey, Warrior Saints, welcome back to our FAQs. One question that I get asked, perhaps more than any, hey Father, what version of the Bible should I read? My response, buy the cheapest one. All right, I'm kidding. But let me tell you why I say that. There are so many different versions, so many different translations of Holy Scripture in English that sometimes it becomes confusing over which ones we should be reading. There are certainly some that we should probably stay away from. But the majority of them that are more scholarly, that are more academic, they are safe to read simply because every translation is also an interpretation. It is impossible to translate something from one language into another without interpreting what the author's intent is, and then you got to try and put it in the meaning of the new language. Nothing ever works perfectly. An example I often use for those who speak Arabic. There is no way to say make a U-turn because in English, the U means you're going in this direction and then you turn around and go in the other direction. Well, in Arabic, their U sound is more like a backwards E. So if you say make a U-turn in Arabic, they're going to have a crash. What you need to translate is not make a U-turn, but make a U-turn. But in order to do that, it presupposes A, you know what a U-turn is. B, you understand English, and C, you understand Arabic. So to take the meaning and the message from one language into another is always highly interpretive and always highly difficult. With that being said, this is why it's so important that we keep pushing on you to subscribe to our Understanding the Bible. We are here to be interpreters for what the text is actually saying from its original languages. Likewise, if you can, you should come to a Bible study. Join us anytime that you can. You can watch our daily live streams. We're doing everything we can to help you understand what Holy Scripture is saying. Now, to the question that you asked, what version? I prefer the Revised Standard Version. The RSV is exactly that. It was revised from the original King James Version. Why I like it is really pretty simple. I grew up with it, and it's what I know. It's the one that I'm most familiar with. I do like how it is, at least in most instances, honest. So there were a group of translators, perhaps 5 or 6 of them, and when they got to a sticky part that they didn't really know what to do, or the original manuscript may have had a hole in it, or there may have been some water stains, or whatever would have corrupted the text, they put a note that says, Hebrew uncertain. In other words, this is our best guess. We gave you a good shot. The King James Version and the New King James Version are also okay to read. The NIV, the New International Version, fine to read. The NASB, the ESV, all versions that are okay to read. Someone even asked me about the Berean translation. I think that's what it is. I have not read it. I don't know who they are, so I can't give you very specific details. But I can say that I do like the parts of it that I actually have read. I spent some time in Genesis, and I think their translations are, pretty good. There are some glitches in it, but as I said, in any translation, there will be interpretation which leads to some missing the meaning of the text. Hope that's helpful. Either way, read those Bibles. Visit warriorsaints.org and get yourself to a Bible study.